It's a 2005 Chrysler 300. I went to work the other day, came out, and the car will not start. So I had to work on it. I'll show you what I did because it's probably gonna happen to you, or maybe that's why you're watching the video anyways. What you do, so you don't have to go under there. You want to find out if the problem is on the key or the car key, or the problem is going from the relay to your starter, or maybe it's a bad starter, so you don't know. What you want to do is first, you need, the easiest part would be to test the relay. So this relay over here is for the horn. If your horn works, that relay is good, and it's the same number as your starter number, so it's exactly the same relay. Take that relay out, put it here, try to crank your car. If it starts, then you got a bad relay. Now if it doesn't start, then what, you got to drive the car home. So what you want to do is you go inside, you put your key on, turn the key to the on. It's not gonna crank because it started, but you could put it on, and then you could come here. I want to show you real quick this over here. If you jump 30 to number 87, not 87A, but 87, 30 to 87, you want to put a jumper 30 to 87 crisscross. That's your 30 and that's your 37 right there. I mean 87. So you take a jumper, you could use a cable like this, or you could use a paper clip. I straighten the paper clip to this shape. I already got the ignition switch on, so what I'm gonna do now, where am I? Okay, right there. I put a wire in there, and the other wire I'm gonna touch that, and I'm gonna start the car that way. Once I touch there, see that? So now because starter, you know your starter is good, and the wire that goes from here over there is good. If it doesn't start, that means either your starter is bad or you have a bad connection from that wire right where it connects to the starter. So you gotta go in there and wiggle it and see, because one of them doesn't have any insulation, so if it gets dirty, water, it creates a little rust, you have a bad connection. So once you wiggle it, you might get lucky. If it doesn't start after that, then most likely you got a bad starter. So now I have a problem, but I could drive the car home. So I drove the car home like that. I just don't shut it off, because then you have to do this all over again, jump start it. So I drove it all the way here. So now I have to find out what the problem was. So I know that everything from here, I know my relay is good, and everything from here to the starter is good. So I have a problem from here to the ignition switch. Also, you got your high power here, I mean high amps fuse. That's when you start as well, and then you get the lower amp, 15 amp right there. So those are good. You gotta take those two, obviously. But that's it. I'll show you what the problem is. I took the switch apart. I took all the plastic here apart. The plastic here, and then there's two screws, one here, two nuts, one here, and another one that goes under here. Take those three out. You take your switch. You have to push the switch in and pull it all the way out here. Then take the back off. Once I took the back off, I found out what the problem was. This little piece right here. That piece is broken. This is the new one that I just bought on eBay. This is a doorman. It came with instructions and all, but eBay will send you they sell like made in China for 15 bucks, even less. So, but I decided to buy the doorman because it's a good brand. So I pay more. I pay 50 bucks. I mean, with the tax, came up to 50 bucks. So anyways, you could still drive the car. That happened a week ago, and I'm still driving the car like this. I'm about to put that piece back on because it came yesterday. So what I do is, this is the back. I'll show you. This piece that broke is the tip of this. The tip of this goes inside this black. This black goes right behind the switch, and this tip goes in there, and it turns for the starter to work. So what I've been doing is I've been driving it with a screwdriver. See, I shut it off. And now I'm gonna start it on with the screwdriver. Just turn it. And now I could drive it home. I could drive it anywhere. I drove it like that for a week, like I said. But you gotta have your switch, your key all the way, because there's a cable from here that goes to the shift flag. So if you take this out, you won't be able to put it in gear. Or even if you have it like right there, you're not gonna be able to put the shifter in gear. It's flagged. So you need to turn it, and then you could turn off your car on and off from here. So that's how I've been driving for a week. So now I'm about to put this back together. I'm not gonna make a video of that because there's already a video on YouTube how to do this, so it don't make sense to go on do that. Anyways, I hope this helps somebody out there.